The rumor mill is churning with explosive claims about Nicki Minaj and her husband, Kenneth Petty, with whispers of infidelity rocking their relationship. According to gossip circulating online, Kenneth has allegedly been unfaithful, a betrayal that stings even more given Nicki's unwavering public defense of him over the years. The streets are buzzing with talk that he's been reckless with his fidelity, and the drama has reportedly reached a boiling point. Adding fuel to the fire, there's a jaw-dropping rumor that Cardi B, Nicki's longtime rival, might have been the one to expose Kenneth's alleged cheating by leaking incriminating DMs. If true, this would be a devastating blow, not just to Nicki's marriage, but to her pride, as her nemesis airing her personal business would amplify the humiliation. The situation reportedly escalated recently, with sources claiming Nicki has called it quits with Kenneth and even threw him out of their home in a dramatic fashion. According to gossip of the city, a domestic dispute in an upscale Los Angeles neighborhood drew police attention after a neighbor witnessed the chaos and called authorities. The report describes a scene where Auntie, a nickname often used for Nicki in gossip circles, was seen tossing Kenneth's clothes out of a window as he walked down the street. While the report didn't explicitly name Nicki, fans quickly connected the dots, especially since she's been noticeably quiet on social media lately, a departure from her usual outspoken presence. Another outlet, Red Media, seemed to confirm the speculation, noting that Nicki's sudden silence online is tied to a marital crisis. They reported that she was seen throwing her husband's belongings out of their Los Angeles home, further fueling rumors of a split. This isn't the first time rumors of trouble in Nicki and Kenneth's marriage have surfaced. Back in 2023, similar whispers emerged, suggesting Kenneth was unfaithful while Nicki was on tour. At the time, he was under house arrest, which prevented him from joining her on the road. A blind item from February 2023 claimed Nicki was furious that Kenneth didn't accompany her overseas, though his legal restrictions made that impossible. Instead of keeping a low profile, he allegedly threw parties and entertained other women at their home while Nicki was away. The blind item hinted that Nicki was ready to end things, describing her as a foreign-born former A-list rapper who had finally dumped her murder serial husband for his behavior. The situation seemed to gain traction when Nicki posted a cryptic tweet saying, "Yes, single," only to delete it shortly after. Fans speculated that the divorce was imminent, especially when reports surfaced that Nicki had purchased a $19.5 million mansion in Hidden Hills, California, without Kenneth's name on the property records. Media Takeout noted that Kenneth's registered address, required due to his status as a registered sex offender, was not the new mansion, suggesting Nicki might have moved out to start fresh. Despite the 2023 rumors, Nicki and Kenneth appeared to reconcile, continuing their relationship until the recent allegations reignited the drama. The idea that Cardi B might have played a role in exposing Kenneth's latest indiscretions adds a layer of intrigue and embarrassment. If true, it would explain the intensity of Nicki's reaction. Throwing his clothes out in a public spectacle suggests a level of betrayal that cuts deep, especially if her rival was the one to bring it to light. For years, Nicki has stood by Kenneth, defending him against critics who questioned her choice to marry a man with a controversial past. She once tweeted about the authenticity of their bond, saying, "When a person is with a ninja that loved them before they had a dime in their pocket, how do you not understand that? How do you not understand happiness versus clout?" Her words painted a picture of a loyal partnership rooted in love, not fame or money, but the persistent rumors of Kenneth's infidelity have cast doubt on that narrative. Kenneth's past has long been a point of contention among Nicki's fans. His legal troubles, including a 1995 conviction for attempted sexual assault and a 2002 guilty plea for first-degree manslaughter, have followed him and, by extension, Nicki. The manslaughter case involved the shooting death of Lamont Robinson, with Kenneth initially facing a second-degree charge before striking a plea deal in 2006. He served 7 years of a 10-year sentence and was released in 2013, followed by 5 years of supervised release. When he and Nicki began their relationship, he was still under supervision, a fact that raised eyebrows among fans who wondered why a global superstar would tie herself to someone with such a troubled history. The controversy surrounding Kenneth deepened when Jennifer Huff, the woman connected to his 1995 case, came forward with allegations of harassment. She claimed that both Kenneth and Nicki, along with their associates, pressured her to recant her story, even offering her $20,000 to say Kenneth never harmed her. Huff said the harassment became so intense that she struggled to maintain employment and was forced to relocate to escape the pressure. These accusations painted a troubling picture of Nicki's involvement in Kenneth's past, leaving fans baffled by her loyalty to him. Why would someone of her stature, with so much to lose, continue to defend a man linked to such serious allegations? The drama didn't stop there. In 2023, Kenneth violated his probation by engaging in a public feud with Offset, Cardi B's husband. Videos surfaced online showing Kenneth and his crew outside a location, taunting Offset and threatening violence. The incident, which included explicit threats, landed Kenneth back in legal trouble, resulting in house arrest. This period of confinement coincided with Nicki's tour, and the rumors of him hosting women at their home while she was away added insult to injury. Blogger Ken Barbie didn't hold back, accusing Kenneth of manipulating Nicki for her wealth and influence, comparing her situation to Wendy Williams' tumultuous marriage. The blogger suggested Kenneth was controlling Nicki, possibly exacerbating her personal struggles, and taking advantage of her success while dragging her into his controversies. The latest blind item takes things even further, claiming that Nicki is not only planning to divorce Kenneth, but is also preparing to file a restraining order against him. The item describes the potential restraining order as out of this world, hinting at a level of conflict that goes beyond a typical breakup. Fans have long speculated that Kenneth's influence over Nicki has been detrimental, with some pointing to her fierce loyalty as a sign of deeper manipulation. The idea that he's been after her money from the start isn't new. Critics have questioned his motives since their relationship began, especially given his criminal history and the stark contrast between his past and Nicki's superstar status. For Nicki, this situation is more than just a personal betrayal. It's a public spectacle that threatens to overshadow her legacy. As one of the most successful female rappers in history, she's built a career on confidence, resilience, and unapologetic self-expression. Yet, her association with Kenneth has repeatedly pulled her into messy headlines, from his legal troubles to allegations of infidelity and harassment. Fans have watched her defend him time and again, even as the red flags piled up. Her tweet about choosing happiness over clout was meant to silence the doubters, but it now reads as a heartbreaking justification for a relationship that may have been doomed from the start. The involvement of Cardi B, if true, adds a layer of irony to the saga. The feud between Nicki and Cardi has been one of hip-hop's most publicized rivalries, marked by petty jabs, diss tracks, and social media spats. If Cardi was indeed the one to expose Kenneth's alleged cheating, it would be a calculated move to not only embarrass Nicki, but also strike at her personal life in a way that cuts deeper than any rap beef. The optics of Nicki's rival breaking the news of her husband's infidelity would be a low blow, especially given how fiercely Nicki has protected her image as a woman in control. As the drama unfolds, fans are left wondering what's next for Nicki. Her silence on social media speaks volumes, suggesting she's grappling with the fallout in private. The reports of her throwing Kenneth's clothes out and the police being called paint a picture of a woman pushed to her limit. If the divorce rumors are true, this could mark a turning point for Nicki, a chance to reclaim her narrative and move forward without the weight of Kenneth's controversies. The mention of a restraining order hints at deeper issues, possibly involving safety concerns or an unwillingness to let go on Kenneth's part.